the message of the day. I'm here for the offering of the church. If you can quickly join me in the book of Acts 9. Injongo yako soma kutisimukoa say. Injongo yako, God, you have a need for your people. Acts 9. We are in the service of your gift will make room for you. Thank you, Mrs. Solo, for beginning the service for me last week. Thank you very much. I'm just going to continue from where you are. I said that let the woman of God begin, and I shall learn from her footsteps where she began, and I will carry it through. Acts 9:36-40. Your gift will make room for you. Amen. And it reads as follows. There was a believer in Joppa named Tabitha, which in Greek means Dorcas. She was always doing kind things for others and helping the poor. About this time she became ill and died. I want you to understand that she became ill and died. But at this time she became ill and died. Her body was washed for burial and laid in an upstairs room. But the believers, they had sent 2 men to beg. But the believers had that Peter was nearby at Elijah. So they sent 2 men to beg, please come as soon as possible. So Peter returned with them, and soon he arrived. They took him to the upstairs room. The room was filled with widows who were weeping, and they were showing him the clothes and other clothes Dorcas had made for them. But Peter asked them all to leave the room. Then he knelt and prayed. Turning to the body, he said, "Get up, Tabitha." And she opened up her eyes. When she saw Peter, she sat up. Jesus, your gift will make a room for you. We are going to give this morning. And I looked up into the message that Mrs. Sono, or rather the scripture, because I did not get the video, anything of that she was reading on. And as I was reading there, I saw the word pressed down, shaken together, given back to you. And immediately I understood that He is that God who will always give it back to you. Sometimes it looks like you are just giving to Him. What you don't understand is that He is a storehouse of everything. God is a storehouse of health. God is a storehouse of money. God is a storehouse of visions and dreams. God is a storehouse even for your children. Amen. You may be one of those people who have been giving and giving, but yet your womb has not been given anything to produce as a mother. I want you to know that God is a storehouse for everything. Amen. When we have read, there is a woman who had dedicated her life into giving unto the life of people. The Bible does not say that she was giving to the lives of the people of God, but she was giving to people and also to the poor. And because she was living in this world, when we're living in this world, there are times where we're going to have to die someday. And this morning I don't want to speak about physical death. This morning I want to speak about spiritual death, financial death, educational death that may occur in your life. And the question that I have for you is that, are your gifts making room for you? When I speak gifts, I don't mean talents. I mean the gifts you offer to people. The people you meet by the road, the neighbors that you are with, the church where you fellowship in, and you look around and you say there is a need for a chair. Are you making a room for yourself? Because one day there will have to be a room that you occupy, but if the question was to be asked, have you made a room for yourself through your gifts? This woman had died, and they even washed her body ready for burial. But it so happened that some people heard that Peter was roaming around the streets. It happened that somebody heard, there is a man who used to walk with Jesus. he gets to the room, they start taking the clothes that she's been making. They are crying, they are weeping. When people are weeping about your situation, what would they be presenting to God? If right now Pastor P has to stand and say, I want to pray for Nunu. You know, there are times where you need to understand that the poor man of God will even run out of words to say. Will he have something to present before God about your life? Will you be able to say, but remember her, she's been a worshiper for a very long time. She's been serving as the head of media in my church. What is it that is going to present before God about you? Are you doing enough? When you wake up in the morning, are you sure that you are doing just about enough so that one day you have a leg to stand on? That's what I call it, a leg to stand on. One day when Hezekiah was about to die, he said, remember all the years that I've been serving you. And God looked into that. Right here, Tabitha, the women are crying. They are weeping on her behalf. They are saying she's no more, but they are holding on to the clothes that she has made. And I'm sure when they were holding on to these clothes, and they were saying to God, if she is to live today, who is then going to look after us? Who is then going to look after the poor? Who is then going to look after the needy? I wonder why your name is being mentioned. I wonder if there will be a man of God who will say, this one cannot afford to lose their job because they have been tithing in the church. This one cannot afford to lose their job because they are a breadwinner in their house. Or is everything just about you? Your gift needs to make a room for you. This thing of us having to go before God and we don't even know what to say about you. Let your gifts make room for you. When we speak about gifts and we're thinking, I don't have money. Tabitha did not give money, but she was making clothes. Where are you lending a helping hand? Or you are always the one who wants to sit and be cute in the church? Even if this church, you can see that they're not packed nicely. You come in at 9 o'clock, you're waiting for the intercession. Will you make it the point to say, let me pack them? Will you say, I will clean the bathroom? Will you care about the chair that the man of God is sitting on? That it looks like they are now kind of black and all of those things. Let people ache when you're about to lose your things. As you stand today and you want to come and give, if you have not gotten into a point where you understand, I've made this example before that when I started giving and tithing, it was not because I understood what it was. I was doing it because I was in the church when they said it must happen. And I started doing it. But I want you to start asking yourself the why. And what room are your gifts making? Do you understand when it is a seed that may germinate 10 years later? That 10 years from now, you may be stuck in a job, or you are stuck jobless, or you are stuck hungry. You don't have food to eat. And someone walks into your house with food without you telling them anything. Because there is a seed that you have planted. Tabitha was risen back to life because there was a need for her to remain alive. There was a need for her. She was not a sick feeder, but there was a need for her to get back to life. I wonder if you and I, there is a reason why we can never run out of finances. The biggest challenge that people have, money. Well, what is the money that you want right now? If we are to be honest and we say, go speak to your God in a corner there, alone. Should I increase my money? Because your money has been your money. Should I need the money because your money has never assisted anyone but yourself. Being Christian is not about being selfless. And you say, I'm taking the very last I have. There is one thing that I'm starting to not like very much about my son. Because they've seen me giving to the needy. They feel every time we must take, even from the last one that we have here on the car. When we're at the robot, it says, Mama help people, and I'm thinking, dude, today's not the day. Dude, today we are on our way. If you have something which is with your benefit alone, I'll start over. Let it be that we say, if Pastor T's marriage falls apart, I will have intercessor in IFAB. Stand on your feet. And then you reach to the seed you want to plant in this day. Probably someone is thinking when I say, your gifts makes room for you. You want to start manipulating God and you start doing because there's something you are looking at. It doesn't work like that. Right? That is the sowing of a seed to something. I'm not speaking about a sowing of a seed to something. I'm speaking about the gifts that needs to make room for you. So I'm not saying stand now because you are thinking, tomorrow I have this heavy meeting. And I'm thinking I have a heavy meeting tomorrow as well. But I'm not talking about myself. But I'm just saying that, let it be that you want to stand and you say, God, I just want to learn to be selfless in the things that concerns you. God has a need for his people. Does your heart ever ache when you see those people on the streets? Or you just say, are you one of those people? Honestly answer this question in your heart right now. Does your heart ever ache with the people that are standing by the streets? Or you are saying they brought it upon themselves? He never done drugs. I will tell you, you need to start aching, even for those who brought it upon themselves. Even those who brought it upon themselves. Your heart needs to ache and you say, God, I want to be selfless. I want to give beyond the walls of the church. I want to give beyond the walls of my family. If you can't give your children giving, you are wrong. That is your obligation as a parent. I am talking about giving to the poor like Tabitha did. That is not an obligation, it's a choice that you make and you say, God, if your heart is aching for these people, and if you're wondering that it's just 10 rand that you have this morning, how will it reach to the poor? I will tell you that FCFC has a mandate on their hands to go and look after the poor. So even if it's 10 rand that you have, I will let you know that it is going to the poor. Because if we take it and we fix it with what we have, then it forms that which a mother and a child will need. Jesus. Go and be warm. Yet we do not give them anything. But we don't want to be Christians who want to solve problems. We are saying the need that you have for the poor. It is also our need to go look after them. I pray that this morning, I will be able to swan. Let it be that there is a seed. That is hit the ground. It may be a dry ground, but it is already on the ground. And you will cause the seed of God to start germinating. But over and above, Papa, we must do it with understanding. May we be givers who grow and love giving. When we are not giving, we must aid and say, this month I did not give. I have not found a poor person to do this for. I pray.